if you're a young man, especially one without any ties, you don't have any debts, you don't have any children, you don't have anything like that, you're able to move freely through the world, then my recommendation is, if you haven't already, move out of your hometown to somewhere that you find attractive. If you have the possibility to. If you don't, then get your head down and work and save some money so that you can. But that would be like one of my main priorities if I was a young man in my early 20s. It'd be to save money enough to sustain myself for a couple of months, and then go to somewhere that I would find attractive in that time. That could be just a big city, a nice city, or another country that's nice, attractive looking, that's not too far away. You want to study that a little bit and save a bit of money, and then as soon as you can, move to by yourself, ideally by yourself. It's a huge impulse to grow in the direction that you're supposed to grow as a man. When you move to somewhere new, you're forced to tackle obstacles that you're not forced to tackle when you're in a place that you've grown up or that you have been for a long time. Sequences of DNA get unlocked when you move somewhere new, because you're forced to do things that you don't usually do when you're in the hometown, basically. And yeah, aside from that, it's just a really, really good personal growth experience. Just don't escape yourself. Don't do any silly things like taking drugs and going out and doing like drinking alcohol. My recommendation is do that when you're young and get your head down, like hustle. If you get your head down and hustle and train, I'm not saying don't go meet new people, that keep meeting new people and keep having fun, just don't destroy yourself, don't destroy your body. Look after yourself from a young age and train really hard and focus and study, learn new things as soon as you kind of wake up a little bit out of your days. It's going to impulse you to grow to who you're meant to be. It's not even a competition between anyone, you know. Who cares about all the other people that you know? And that it's not a competition. You're in competition with yourself to be better than who you was yesterday, and that's it. You don't even worry about the competition. Like, if there was any competition back home in the hometown, the small town mentality and all that, fuck all that. Fuck the small town. There's more world out there. Get out, move. You're not a tree. And that's it. You're forced to then make things work. And if you don't escape your reality, you're going to grow so much in a short period of time. I did it once when I went to America. I went to America by myself when I was 24. Only for 3 months, but by myself. I didn't know anyone there. And I met some really amazing people. And it was a great experience. Unbelievable experience. I grew so much as a person. And that really put me ahead. That was such an eye-opener and a mind-opener. A third eye-opener, you know, if you know what I mean. It was an unbelievable growth experience. I'm forever grateful to myself that I did that. At 24, I evolved to a point that I couldn't really have imagined when I was that young. It skyrocketed me back then. That's it. It opens your mind. You open your mind, and that's it. Once you've opened your mind, that's it. It's open. But you've got to look after yourself. You can't escape your reality. When I went there, I didn't ever do drugs. I didn't do any alcohol. I didn't do any silly decisions. I just looked after myself and made sure everything was good and tried to get the best out of each interaction with everyone that I met. Some people were not willing to, but it doesn't matter. I met some amazing people out there, friends for life. But yeah, recommendation, when you're young, if you're in your early 20s or even 30s, if you're able to, then get up and out, move out, go to a new country or a new city, something. Move out of your hometown. Move out of your hometown. Get the move on. Move out of your comfort zone and aim to grow. Search for the growth. Put yourself in uncomfortable situations and do things that you don't usually do. I'm not saying go wild or anything like that, but try the new things. It's like, that's it, just do it. Just jump in the cold water. Jump in the cold water. Do it as soon as you can. You can't let anyone throw you off your good vibe. Doesn't matter where you are. Look, I'm in the middle of the street. You've got to just stay in your vibe. Don't let anyone push you off It's hard, I know it's hard, it's tough. Sometimes people actually try and do it on purpose, but you got to be strong. That's why I always advocate for building yourself up as strong as you can, because you get to a point where then you are strong enough to withstand the external pressures, and that's when you're able to make a positive impact and you don't cave into external social pressure. It's worth it. It's worth getting up early, training hard in the morning, eating the good foods, watching the information that you consume, watching the thoughts that are going through your mind. Make sure your thoughts are always of good quality. Don't let the negative energy get inside you. You're like a container, okay, and it's got to be clean. Your container's got to be clean, as pure as possible. Don't let any bullshit inside you. And don't worry about your past, okay? Your past is the past for a reason. Use it to learn. Just make sure you clean your container, and once your container's cleaned, keep it as clean as possible, okay? And that's it. Don't let anyone push you off your vibe. Be the source of the good vibes. You got to be like a Wi-Fi router, you know? Just putting out the good vibes, man. No matter what, don't let anything make you bitter. Don't let anything jade you. You got to be unshakable. And I'm not saying everything's rose-colored, of course not. That's not what I'm talking about. Just keep it real. Be congruent. Share the love. And just because you're sharing positive vibes doesn't mean that you're always right about everything. So be conscious of that as well. But yeah, I think one big thing is trying not to have an ego, checking yourself all the time, making sure that you don't have everybody's got an ego, so it's easier said than done. But just, I suppose some days are better than others as well. Some days you're not quite as on point as others, but when you are on point, just remember to check yourself, because it doesn't matter. The egos, it's good to have a healthy ego, but it's also good to know that it's just the ego and it's not the reality. Like, your self-image is not who you really, really are. It's partly who you are, but then who you really are, it's even hard to decipher that one. It's hard to even explain it. But what we really are, just vessels, vessels for the soul. Just try and get the best out of every situation, and don't let the negative people get you down. Stay on your path. Stay focused on what you're up to, and try to always be the best that you can be.